Now, non-contact force. Non-contact force. Okay, non-contact force. What are non-contact forces? Which does not involve physical contact. Do not involve any physical contact with each other is known as non-contact forces. Okay, now we can study some example of non-contact force. First one, okay, gravitational force. All of you are familiar with this one. See, a ball dropped from height falls down. Why it is? Because of gravitational force. Okay, the force of attraction exerted by earth on all the objects is known as gravitational force. Second one, electrostatic force. Okay, for example, if we rub the plastic comb several times against our dry hair, we have done this one, okay, but not oily hair, and bring it near piece of paper, so what does it does? It attracted by the comb. This is because on rubbing the comb gets charge and charge is produced. So this force exerted by the electrostatic charge is known as electrostatic force. Okay, so these are the two examples of non-contact force, gravitational force and electrostatic force. Now units of force. So SI unit of force is Newton. Okay, and the symbol is N. We can denote it by N. Okay, it means 1 Newton is equal to 10 raised to 5 dynes. So 1 Newton equal to 10 raised to 5 dynes. So 1 Newton is equal to 10 raised to 5 dynes. Okay, and 1 GF means gravitational force is equal to 980 dynes, and 1 kilogram force is equal to 9.8 newtons. Okay, got it? Now, so what are contact force? Physical contact with each other. Frictional force, we can take an example. Frictional force, non-contact force, gravitational force, electrostatic force. Okay, now first law of motion. Okay, so Newton law of motion, just we will study first law of motion. So what does it says? First law of motion. Okay, when an object is at rest, it will remain at rest until or unless an external force is applied on it. So unless an external force is applied on it is known as first law of motion. When an object is at rest, it will remain at rest until or unless an external force is applied on it. For example, okay, we can say, for example, a book lying on a table is in the state of rest. It will remain until when it is picked or moves it from one position to another. For example, we can take, for example, a book lying on a table. It's an example of Newton law of motion. Okay, got it? Now next one we will study inertia. Very important topic. Okay, what is that mean, inertia? See, we observe in our daily life, object lying anywhere keeps on lying unless someone moves it. Okay, chair, table, etc. A body at rest cannot start moving its own. Okay, and body in uniform motion cannot stop on its own. So we can say the inherent property of a body by virtue of it resist any change in its state or of rest or in uniform motion in a straight line on its own is known as inertia. So the inherent property of a body by virtue of it resist any change in its state of rest or in uniform motion in a straight line on its own is known as inertia. Okay, so Galileo was the first to establish that no force is required to keep a body moving uniformly along a straight line. Force is required for changing the state or direction of motion. So what it requires? Force. Okay, and here the inability of a body change by itself in its state or rest of motion along a straight line is called inertia of body. Okay, and it is also known as law of inertia. Okay,